Well, I got back from Bangkok and we paid off in San Francisco. And one day I was walking down Van Ness, I guess up by Gary somewhere, and there was a used car lot. And actually, it was in a basement. Actually, it felt like a parking garage of some sort. I saw some for sale signs in there, and I saw this old '59 Corvette back there. Kind of liked it. I didn't like the color. It was green and white top, of course. But it was a price that I could really afford. You know, it was cheap. So I went ahead and bought it from this guy and took it and drove down to a buddy of mine on Valencia Street. He worked at Grand Auto down there, and he looked at it and said, "Boy, it needs a lot of help." I said, "Yeah, I know it. It's a little 283 low horse. It wasn't even a 240 horse." And he said, "Well, why don't you leave with me for a while and I'll take care of it?" And I said, "Yeah, I got to ship out. I can't stay here anyhow." So we went and parked it in a garage that he had, and he said, "I'll take care of it. I'll fix it. I'll put a 327 with about 375 horse in it. You got a good 4-speed in it. It's got 370 gears, no rear, and that'll work." And I said, "Shoot, yeah." So I left it there with him and I shipped out. But I kept coming back, checking on it. I shipped out and come back, and shipped out and come back. And finally, on my final trip back, on a story I'll have to tell you, it finished my career as a merchant marine. He had finished it, and it looked a little bit like the way it does now. And I had to take off for parts unknown to hide out in another part of the country. And this is down on the Gulf Coast of Mississippi where I took this picture. And it's the only one I ever had of that old Corvette. And later, believe it or not, I traded that for a '56 Chevy. And I took the drivetrain out and put in the '56. And some ways it was a good trade. In some ways I kind of miss this old '59 Vet. But I just thought I'd just put that in there. That's what I had when I was a merchant marine, and I traveled to Reno in it a couple of times and did some other things with it while I had it. But it was like anything. You always have fond memories of some things you had, like cars. So we'll be back later and tell you more sea stories. Take care now.